All right, let's cut across to my colleague Maushmi, who's joining us from the venue, which is the Hyatt Hotel in Mumbai. Maushmi, when can we hear a press conference now where possibly the detailing of the united messaging of this alliance would be announced, and possibly the timeline where the seat sharing arrangement is concerned?
Right, Preeti. So we are right there in the press conference room, and you can see that Judega Bharat, Jeetega Bharat is the slogan. You can see all the faces. That's the temporary, perhaps, logo that's been used by the India members. Now you can see that all the seating arrangements are right there. We saw it in Patna, we saw it in Bengaluru as well. And here you can see that Sanjay Raut perhaps will be the coordinator as far as, coordinating this press conference is concerned. He'll be taking to the podium first, and all naming has been done. Many leaders, Jairam just announced, had left because they had early flights. So we could see some leaders missing as far as sharing that stage is concerned. But yes, several questions will be asked, and detailing of what kind of seat sharing and what would actually be the timeline to in fact ready that blueprint. We could hear on that, and of course questions on one nation, one elections would also be asked.
When does this press briefing start, Maushmi? Any time now?
3:30, that means 5 minutes from now is what we are told. Remember that the morning meeting started a bit late. We were expecting that this press conference could be pushed to 5 p.m. but perhaps the urgency of returning back to their destination and pre-booked tickets. We've seen that the press conference is dot on time. Leaders are gathering. You can see Aditya Thackeray right there speaking to Sanjay Raut. Pawan Khera is also there. And Jairam Ramesh, of course. Leaders have started to trickle in. We can also see Priyanka Chaturvedi and other leaders. But those who are going to take the stage, I'm going to quickly go towards Arvind Sawant and see whether he would want to say something. Arvind sir, one minute. How was the meeting?
What you want? Now the press conference, wait for a moment here. We'll get all the answers. We'll get all answers to all questions. Don't worry about it.
So there you are. He's a bit far away. I can't really get him, and perhaps he wouldn't want to speak right before Preeti, this presser starts. But Priyanka Chaturvedi, you can see she's also there. And as the doors open up, you'll see these leaders walk in for the third time round. More assured, perhaps more confident, and now they have a coordination committee in place. So perhaps the message that is being sent is that India parties really mean business. They'll be chalking out their issues, chalking out their differences. Arvind Kejriwal, Aam Aadmi Party, and all the dark horses or the suspects, as BJP called them, they're all here and they're all together. We're all together is what they would want to send that message across. And Shahid Siddiqui is right there. Our LD Jayant Chaudhary also made his presence this time, and Shahid Siddiqui was accompanying him right there. So you can see he's marching up and down there, and clearly, that there is a sense
also a date which will be announced of the next meeting. Is there any indication where the next meeting is going to take place?
Perhaps that announcement could also be on the cards. You've already had a Congress rule state. You've had Nitish hosting one. perhaps West Bengal, or perhaps Uttar Pradesh, Akhilesh Yadav playing the host, or Mamata Banerjee perhaps playing the host. But more so, Preeti, I think now because you have a coordination committee in place that will be doing the deliberations, I think we'll have more to hear about the backroom management, backstage meetings and parlays and subcommittees and subgroups, and then that mega meeting over final word on what's going to happen on seat sharing could actually follow. But we've already told you that a rally is slotted maybe in the third week of September is what they're looking at. So perhaps a rally now is the next thing on the cards.
Well, a rally on the next thing on the cards, and that possibly, Maushmi, will happen and coincide with the special joint session of Parliament. You can see the leaders move up the stair where Maushmi is standing, getting onto the dais, onto the stage. But big ticket decisions that were made, and possibly,
right,
Maushmi...
Preeti, right here.
Yeah, and possibly, Maushmi, the third meeting in Mumbai has been, you know, the most fruitful, if one would say, than the earlier two meetings, Maushmi, because here for the first time you've seen tangible output. Number one, a 13-member committee being announced. Number two, the Congress renegotiating on its stand where it comes down to seat sharing. They wanted to wait out till the winter elections. They are willing to do it before. Number three, a proper roadmap and a timeline also which will come up with rallies as early as the next 2 weeks.
You're right, Preeti, that there are big deliverables and takeaways, but you know, they've been going from one step to the other. The first meeting in Patna was essentially an icebreaker, and I'll ask camera person Satya to actually pan out and show it's going to be a full house very soon, and we'll have to perhaps take our seats as well as the press conference gets going. But there you are, Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi walking up right now, Preeti. So they've been going from, perhaps they could say, from strength to strength. Our first meeting in Patna was about breaking the ice, and even Lalu Yadav suggested that chai biscuit par Arvind Kejriwal, the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress should resolve their differences. So they've come a long way there. Sharad Pawar walking in.